Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. I have been solving math problems for GRE out of this book here, practicing to take the GRE general test, the 10th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase it immediately. You're going to need it to prepare for the exam, obviously. The problem that I'm about to solve is the one that you're going to find on page number 291, number 9. Number 9. Let's take a look at it. They give you a little picture here, so I'm going to reproduce the picture right here. A, B, C, and D. And they're telling me that these are all 90-degree angles. A to B we are told is 7. What else do we are told? A, B, C, D, E, and F. What else do they tell you? I guess nothing else. That's all they tell you. They want you to compare the area of the rectangular region ABCD. So this is a rectangle, even though the way I drew it looks like almost like a square. They're telling me it's a rectangle. Well, regardless of whether it's a rectangle or a square, I do know for a fact that since these lines are coming straight at the 90 degrees, that if AB is 7, if A to B is 7, then C to D also has to be 7. Okay? If AB is 7, that implies C to D is 7. What is it that they want? The area of rectangular region ABCD. So in column A, I have area of rectangle ABCD. Area of a rectangle is simply base times the height, the length times the width, which I know is 7, which I could have gotten also from the top, but I do not know how much the height is. Let's call it x. And if I'm going to call it x, I don't want to put my multiplication sign like this, is 7x. And then they want you to find column B, the area of the triangular region ABC. Area of triangle, rather ADE. ADE. Oh, ADE, really? ADE is this. You can immediately see the problem. We had a problem here already because we have no idea what x is. And how do you find the area of a triangle? The area of a triangle is half base times the height. Half base, which is this part here, DE, which I do not know, which is a y. I have no idea what that is. And the height we do not know, which is AD. So basically, it's half xy. They want me to compare two quantities, 7x and half xy. Even if I were to divide both columns by x and by getting into this thing, I'm still comparing 7 versus half of y. But I don't know what y is. Since I do not know what y is, I cannot really tell. If y happens to be 14, which is possible, it's possible that the E to D could be 14, this is 7, leaving us with the distance of only C to F of 1. If y is 14, the answer will be C. If y happens to be less than 14, let's put it here. If y is 14, the answer would be C. If y happens to be less than 14 divided by 2 is going to be less than 7, the answer is going to be A. If y is more than 14, is it possible for y to be more than 14? The answer is yes. You should not think in a very narrow-minded way by saying how can it be more than 14, because if this is 7 and if this were more than 14, let's say 15, 14 plus 7, 15 is already 22, and we are told we are told that the entire length from E to F is 22. We are told that E to F, the entire length of E to F is 22. So how can it be more than 14? Because if it were 15, 15 plus 7 would be 22. You're right. But nobody told you here that they have to be integers. Maybe E to D, D to E that is, which is the Y here, E to D, maybe it's 14 and a half or 14.9. This will be a very small distance, 0.1 or whatever, but it is possible. It is possible for Y to be more than 14, 14 and a half, 14.9, 14 and a quarter, what knows. If it's exactly 14, then this will be 14, this will be 7, and C to F would be 1. If it's more than 14, then this is more than 14 divided by 2. It's going to be, the answer is going to be B. I'm making too much fuss about nothing. The bottom line is this. The bottom line is that since we do not know what Y is, we cannot compare it against 7. That's all. That's the bottom line. We have no idea what Y is. This is 7, so the question mark here, the answer is D. We have to know the value of Y in order for me to compare half of Y versus 7. The answer is D. That's all. I hope you found it helpful. If you wish to get hold of me for personal private tutoring, face-to-face tutoring, I do that, or over the internet through Skype and webcam and so forth, or over the simple traditional old-fashioned over the line, over the phone. Or if you wish to simply purchase the solutions to any of these problems in the book, just get hold of me. Go to my website at www.for4gre.com and send me an email. All right? Or you can go to www.KeshwaniPrep.com. Okay? Thanks.